Yeah, that was a crazy story, but Ira Gobdy died on his 90th birthday at Deals Gap. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, he.
All right, it's storytelling time with Slappy Adventure. Yay!
Papa Slappy, would you please tell us a story? Please, please.
All right, children. Let Slappy Adventures tell you a little story. You guys ready?
Yeah, we ready.
All right, here we go.
Once upon a time, not long ago.
Did you have an issue though with the feel of the bike? Have you ever actually felt the difference? I can tell you. My buddy John Scarborough, we called You know that first wreck? Remember I told you about the guy that wrecked, didn't I? In the first corner when we went running on New Year's Day on my polar bear ride. He wrecked in the first curve, Calderwood curve at Deals Gap. The day we was there, we thought he ran off a road. I mean, we thought he pulled over. He's laying on his side. We didn't even know. All we saw was his headlight. And one of the guys goes, "Charles, I think John." She goes, "I think John went down." I said, "What do you mean John went down?" He said, "I think John went down in the first corner." I said, "No, he didn't." He said, "He just pulled over," and we just kept on going.
So a dead man's curve?
Talking about Calderwood, the very first 90-degree curve coming up Deals Gap. And where Calderwood Dam is, where it road goes,
yeah.
right, goes right off that thing. And he goes off the side, but we didn't know it. So we just we're zipping on up through.
He was in front?
No, he's in the back. He's zipping on. He goes, "I think John's pulled over." And I said, "Well, we ought to go." And after we get up through that run about quarter mile, I said, "Man, we got to go back and check just to make sure." So we all turn around, go back down. He's laying on his side.
Dang.
He's on a C90 Boulevard, big Boulevard, Suzuki. And he goes, he's trying to keep picking it up. It's off down there just a little bit, you know. And he's up, he's doing this. He's bleeding a little on his finger. Cut his finger a little bit. He did some stuff. Saddle the engine guards. One of them collapsed, but it landed on that. He said, "I don't know what happened." So I walked over and said, "This is what happened. You turned, and right here's the slide, and here's your bar on the ground. Right off here." Well, in the meantime, I'm taking all these pictures, to make sure everything. And so he shook up, and I said, "Man, it's New Year's Day." I said, "Let's just drive back. We're gonna limp you back to Morristown as long as you feel like you can ride." He said, "I think I'll be all right."
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, we're not going without you." He said, "No, we're going back with you. We rode with you. We're going back with you." It's my annual polar bear ride I do every year. 21 years old. Okay.
Really?
Oh yeah. Every New Year's morning we get up and ride. Did not do it this year. It's the first year we hadn't done.
Oh really?
And I had 19 go 2 years ago.
Really?
I skipped like the year before too. But now we'll be doing it from here on out. But anyway, so we're going. I said, "We'll just ride back with you." So we ride back. Well, I'm flashing through the pictures later on, and I noticed in the background of one of the pictures was a little cross that's down there planted in the ground, and a memorial cross for somebody. And I zoomed in on my picture, and it had Ira Gobdy name on it. I-R-A-G, I think it's G-O-B-D-Y. But it had like June the 16th of 1929.
29?
Yeah, something like that. And then it had June the 16th, 2016. And I'm going, that's freaking 90 years. And then it hit me, and I remembered. I said, "You know what? It reminds me, I think a couple of years ago, there was an old guy that got killed up here, and I remember saying out loud, what's a 90-year-old man doing riding the dragon?" That was my thought.
Yeah.
So I went back and pulled up the Maryville paper, whatever it's called, and looked back through it and found the article. And his daughter had brought him up there on his 90th birthday so he could ride the dragon, and he died that day when they went into that curve, and she wrecked. She lived and he died. So he died riding the dragon on his 90th birthday on the back of a trike.
Damn.
So we have named
She was riding it?
She was driving it. He was on the back. He was 90, and she ran off the road in that 90. So you go into the dragon, going, "Oh man, this is easy," until you hit that first 90 degree, and then and that's what John did. Well, we named it Scarborough Corner because John's last name's Scarborough. So I said, I'll call him all the time. "Hey, I just rode by your corner yesterday. Hey, all right, man. Yeah." He's a gold winger too.
Yeah.
So he's traded around. But anyway, yeah, that was a crazy story. But Ira Gobdy died on his 90th birthday at Deals Gap. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, he's 90. How old was she?
She's in her late 40s, early 50s, something
At
like
90?
that. Yeah.
Her daddy?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I don't think she's 60. She might have been in her 60s.
Had to be.
But she was taking him to celebrate his 90th birthday, and he got killed. You just don't know.
On the gold wing or a Harley?
You know, I don't know what the track was, but it had a picture. I can look the article up, and it shows them posing for a picture with both of them sitting on that bike.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what kind of bike it was. A lot of people wreck in that corner because they get relaxed just a minute after those first. Oh, this is the Dragon.
Yeah.
They go in that first one, and they don't realize it goes like that.
Yeah.
And they're sliding right off in the.
You talking about when you leaving from down there where I met you at the waterway?
Yes.
Going up.
Coming up, you
And
come down the
that
first
arrow.
curve. Yeah, you got the first curves, you're kind of
Yeah.
going good, you're going up, you hit another curve, and then you come up and you see where it says Calderwood, because you can go down the hill and go
Right.
down to Calderwood Dam. That left right there is
That's
a 90,
yes,
it's a
sir.
90
Yeah.
degree.
Yeah.
And you're not thinking,
I call it dead man's corner.
well, a lot of people do.
Mm.
Or a lot of people did. All right, let's see.
Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Slappy Adventures. Please like, share, and comment. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hey, stay tuned for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.